Understanding the English language. Well, we have hose. It has a handle and a blade on it. Use it to dig ditches in the ground. Usually trenches for planting seeds for crops to grow. The historical value is the Universal Healthcare System. There's a movie called Kid and Play. And on that movie, they're like, it's a house party. And how's the party? So you go, you called my mama a garden tool. I'll tell you what a garden tool is. A hoe. It's a tool used to dig ditches in the ground to plant things. Now, the story is double fold. It's a two-part story. One part is you have a hoe to dig a hole in the ground to plant seeds for crops, or you have a hoe that digs a hole in the ground for her children. Get it? So what kind of mother do you want to be? What kind of father do you want to be? So you go, well, the hoe is only good for digging holes in the ground for their families and other families. So we don't want those. Now to make that clear, we made machinery. Machinery with backhoes to dig holes in the ground whenever we need to dig bigger holes for, things to bury. Whether it be, a power line or a trash dump for, putting a lot of trash in the ground. That's why we say, don't be trash, because trash goes in the ground. So then we built farming machines. Because people, the climate change is like, you can't get out there in the deserts and in the heat and dig with shovels and hoes all day. So we made shovel heads, because if you're digging with a shovel, and you're digging holes for your family, you gotta go on the ground. We made shovel head motorcycles. Look, we got technology. We can ride around on a motorcycle, and we got shovel heads like a Harley Davidson. And they go, man, what's the Harley Davidson shovel head for? Well, to show the shovel heads that if they're digging ditches for their families, maybe they should, look at technology. We built better farming equipment, so we wouldn't have to be out there doing manual labor. Manual labor? We got machines to do that now. But if they're not smart enough to operate the machinery, that's why they're digging ditches with shovels and stuff, Now, you'll never get rid of having to have a shovel because you need a small hole. You don't need a big hole. Then you just use a shovel and dig a hole and do what you need to do, and that's it. But if you're going to be out there all day long, and it's a big, big trench or ditch you got to dig, then you need machinery. So then we look at the deserts and we're like, we need machinery out there. But, sand and sandstorms in the desert and all the dust blowing around, that's why we created air filters. And you go, man, well, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, So, we made air filters, what are you talking about? What's coming out of your mouth? Well, we made education to filter the air coming out of your mouth, just like we made filters to filter the dirt from getting inside of the farming machinery, See what I mean? So how can we let dirty people operate machineries that if they're not paying attention, they could kill somebody standing there? Oops, I missed that person. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know. So you need better education. So you got an air filter for your mouth, which is education. And then we got an air filter for the machineries to keep the dirt from destroying technology that's helping out humanity. Now that's an English 101 lesson.